Hello, I'm going to show you a planned maintenance system, sometimes called asset maintenance. This is on equipment used in a swimming pool, but could be on any resources or machines in a factory. It's quite a complex system, but it can be set up quite easily with a spreadsheet. We're going to look at preventative maintenance, which is, if you like, planned maintenance going into the future, and reactive maintenance, which is problems that occur today, their breakdowns or something like that. Now, to have a look at the structure of the system, I can go to the overview screen and show you the structure of today. We're in the southwest. I'm going to look at the Trowbridge swimming pool, so Trowbridge swimming pool, and if you look down there you can see showers, plumbing, pumps, heaters and such things, equipment in the swimming pool. Now, it's quite a complex system to set up, but we've made it easy because all you really need to do is import a simple spreadsheet, and here you can see the showers, the plumbing, the pumps, just like the resources on the system itself. I will go back to the overview and then move on to look at the preventative maintenance schedule first, and I'll create a new tab, open the schedule, and this has actually got all the resources on this system in. I'm going to filter them down to Trowbridge Centre and just a swimming pool, and have a look at just those resources that we touched on with that spreadsheet. And here you can see there are actually a cyan schedule on the plumbing, and the cyan one's a 2-weekly schedule, so you can see that appearing every 2 weeks. These are weekly buckets that you can see here, and the green one is a monthly bucket, so the changing rooms need to be inspected and checked every month, as will the water heater. We're checking that every month, and the filters. But this week alone we've got 3 tasks to carry out. The plumbing needs looking at, the changing rooms need looking at, and the water quality. But to make a start, what I'm going to do is add a schedule in for the pumps, and this is prompting me to do something here with that red icon. And I'm going to say that we'll check the pumps every month, and we'll start from this month. So I'll insert that one. Now there's the pumps have gone in to start this month. It's on a green one every month, but it hasn't got a task assigned to it. When the engineer goes out to check the pumps, he needs to know what tasks to carry out. So we're going to set that up here now, and no, there are some previously generated tasks, and I could choose one of those, but to make it interesting, I'm going to add a new template and say that we're going to do this monthly, and it's going to be on the pumps, and I'm expecting the check will take 60 minutes. So I'll insert that template, and now we've got a template started, but we haven't got any tasks. So I'm going to say, well, general inspection in this case, a checkbox, and is the pump okay? So I'm going to insert that task. So the engineer will come along and say, is the pump okay? He might say yes or no, and then I'm going to put a text box in here and say, and possibly record any issues. Keep it very simple, just for this demonstration. Insert task. I've now got 2 tasks in for this operation, this check. But some factories might have a dozen tasks in there, very complex resources. I'm going to update the template now and go back to the screen. You can see I've got a monthly one in on the pumps. Go back again. Okay, I might need to just filter back down to Trowbridge just to keep it simple, and look at the swimming pool. And now I've got the pumps being checked this week, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 checks to carry out this week. Okay, let's have a look at those checks on a work to list, because the engineer is interested to see the schedule there. but really we want a list of things to do. And there's my pumps coming in at the top, and so what I'll do is, and they're all being done this month on the 18th. Yeah, I could look at way ahead now and see what's to be done next week. There's two operations to be carried out next week, but I'll complete this task and select it there. And they're the two operations I put in. Is the pump okay? Well, yeah, I'll say it's okay. Record any issues, I'll type in here none. But if I wanted to add something in, I could tick that box and type in here a bit noisy, may need some repairs later, something like that. I'll spell that perfect. And now I'm going to save that, and that actual record has gone in against that job. And what I didn't actually do was say I've completed it and put in there the actual times. So I could put in here it took 50 minutes and it's completed today, and it's shared by the engineer Jim who completed it. I don't need to put any more in. I can save that task now, and you should see that when I go back that one is completed. It's gone from here, the pumps has gone. So if I show all, I should see the pumps there completed on the 20th by Jim. So that actual task is working, and that's a quick look, if you like, at the preventative maintenance and setting a scheduler. But let's have a look at the reactive maintenance now. This is where we get a breakdown and we need to react to the breakdown. Well, to start with, the people doing that may not be engineers, and I'm going to go to the maintenance request book. There are some in there actually already, but that were done on this system before. But I'm going to create a new request and say, I'm the manager at the swimming pool. I don't know the technical aspects of everything, but I'm going to say that, I'll go to the Trowbridge Centre, and I'm going to say it's a swimming pool problem. I'm waiting on an engineer, and the plumbing keeps stopping, something simple like that. And I'm going to raise that request, and I'm going to say it's under inspection in this instance, and could leave it as waiting. I'm going to raise that request, and it's done. Go back to the screen and look at the work to list. If I can find it for you. Work to list there, and now that the pump keeps stopping has come up as a reactive requirement against the 3 other jobs I've got to do this week. Well, this is more important, so let's do the reactive one. So I'm going to click on that button and say that, okay, I've got a problem here. They said that it's something to do with the swimming pool. The pump stopped working. I'm going to say that the pump is the pump, add that in there. So we now know that the pump resource is the actual problem. I'm going to run down here and say, well, it's Jim that's doing it. And they started doing this on the 20th today at, say, 8 o'clock, and I finished on the 20th at say 10 o'clock, so 2 hours there. And the downtime in hours, I could put in here 0200, and fourth thing, I'm going to say, well, there is a issue. I need a new switch. There you go. So I'm going to say I've actually done this bit here, and I've completed it, right? But I'm still awaiting. I'm going to say I'm waiting some parts because I need a new switch. So I'm going to say that it's actually closed there, and all this work is completed, so I can update the request. And now, because I asked for a waiting part, so I'm going to raise a planned maintenance on this part now, and go back to the screen. So now when I go back to the request maintenance work to list screen, I've got a waiting engineer. There isn't it. I need a new switch, so I can now go back and visit that. Although the other one's closed, I'm going to say that there isn't need for a new switch. Okay, so I've got this switch. I'm on this swimming pool pumps. I'm going to say that I've completed that now. So this is the one that I'm going to do in the afternoon, if you like. So I'm going to say I didn't get there until 1500 on the 20th, and I finished at 1700. Downtime, say 0 to 2 hours. Put what I like in there. Switch. Replace. Okay. And I'm not awaiting any more parts. I've done the job. So it's closed down there, and engineer part fit, and I'm going to update the request, go back to the, it's actually disappeared, if you notice, from the work to list. I could look at all parts, let me have a look at there, all status, bang, it's come up there, so I can see all the previous ones, and then I can go all the ones not closed. So this week I've just got 3 to do, but if I wanted to, I could look way ahead into December and find out what's coming on in the future. And I can see for the 18th I've got 3 to do there, the 25th is next week, then I'm doing some in December. So I've got a full work to list of the parts. Now, it's actually quite a complex system, but it's made easy to use, and there are a little bit more in it than what I've said here. And if you'd like to know more about it, then please give us a ring, and we'll be pleased to take you through it. Thank you.